Well, it's been a good morning. Damn me, Swain. I think I just better put something on. Speaking of which, I think I just need to get changed with some work. Oh, this would do. What's this? Looks like a bit of a package for me. And it's got like a letter in front. I'll probably look at this package and see what I got. But first, this letter, which is of course addressed to me, of course. And it looks like it's from Kasura, whatever that is. I'll probably check this out. Bruzo Dragonius, I seek your help in the most urgent matter. Dragons ravaged elsewhere, and my former student leads the fight back against the beasts. I have done my utmost to support him, but find myself in need of your aid. I discovered the dragon guard and hopefully it contains the ancient order's dragon hunting wisdom, which I can then pass along to my former student. I require your help to open it. I have attached my current location to this letter. I hope you'll meet with me as soon as you are able. May time guide you, Kasura. Looks like someone needs my help. Oh well. Actually, I think I'll suit up now. But I don't know if I'm going to suit up for, actually no. I'm not going to do this technical Power Ranger stuff. I guess I have to unbox this parcel.
2 hours later.
Well, look at me now. And I look so good. Now I'm fighting for battle. Or whatever. But I guess looks like I'm needed. But first, now I'm ready. But now to check the map, looks like I'm needed. G'day fellow creatures of the internet. This is the most must-see and subscribed Argonian here on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius, and what you will see the playthrough of is the Prologue quest, the up-and-coming DLC of Elder Scrolls Online called Dragonhold. Now, as you all know, I'm right here in Davons Watch in Stonefalls, and apparently this Kasura sent me a letter to meet me in the disclosed location, which he gave me a map to, which he disclosed it. Now apparently it is up here in this part right behind me, which is the watch house. Now you probably will be seeing some dragons up along here, because apparently in this thing that's going on with ESO, there is apparently you can fight dragons up in areas outside of elsewhere.
What's your opinion of the Fighters Guild's?
But
I've never had a problem with them.
You don't regard them as upstart amateurs?
The guild is apolitical, not unprofessional.
as I was saying, oh, where am I? Oh, there it is. With all the roaring out there, he's actually dragon, so I might have to go and I might have to go and get some dragons right now. So you just have to wait. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, as I was saying, I guess this is about that. I need to meet this Kasura, so yeah. So apparently she's just right over there. So, hi there. You must have signed me for my service. What do you want me? So, what's the problem?
It is good to see you again, warrior. I want to thank you once more for protecting our abbey the night that Manimarco attacked. The fire of my gratitude still burns bright. But I digress. I have need of your aid once more.
So, let me guess. This has something to do with the Dragon Guard.
Quite correct. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. Fighting the dragons that plague elsewhere seems an impossible task, but the Dragon Guard once successfully hunted them. We seek their wisdom.
And you hope to find this wisdom in a tomb?
Tombs. I will search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs, which, in turn, will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Between the two of us, I pray we find the wisdom my student requires. Will you help me?
Okay. So, I'll take the seal and help you. How do I find these glyphs?
Find the 3 glyphs in Othrenis. Let me mark the locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take them with you.
How did you become... So, for those that are watching this channel at home, how did you become an expert on the Dragon Guard?
Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragon Guard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction.
And where are the Dragon Guard now?
When the last Emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same.
Tell me more about the Dragon Guard seal.
It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along secret information. Now, we will use it to find the hidden Dragon Guard tombs.
And who is this former student of yours, and where are they now?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before the damage they inflict cannot be undone.
Now, I just need to... Looks like some sort of notes down there on this bed. What do I say? Anyway, I just, well, just so you would know, I'm not really that much into reading and all that, this kind of stuff. But even though it's just straightforward, so, anyway, just feel free to pause this video so you can, you know, read it yourself on what I have to do. So, yeah. So just pause it now. And I'm just going to turn the pages so, you know, so you can just pause whatever ones that you're up to. So, yeah. Okay, I trust that you are watching this. If you can just read the book if you want to watch it just to see what it's about. But anyway, by now, if you're just up to this part, just know that, well, you would have just finished reading this by now. So anyway, I just need to talk to this Kasura.
Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, you can use that knowledge to reveal the entrance to the tomb. Feel free to consult my notes. They should help if you run into any problems.
Well, anyway, I've got some questions about what you need me to do. Just also for, well, this isn't to do with me, but to those that are just watching this video. So, what do you need me to do? Oh,
I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us open Drakengard tombs. At least, that is my hope.
and what are these glyphs do exactly?
A series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. The seal will identify which glyphs to use to reveal the entrance to the tomb. At least, that's what my research indicates.
And why do you need my help with this?
There are 2 tombs nearby. While you find a way to enter one, I will attempt to enter the second. This way, we will accomplish twice the work in half the time.
What do you expect to find inside these tombs?
Historical documents would be good. The more we can learn about the Drakengard and how they hunted, the better chance we'll stand against the dragons. If we're lucky, we may even come upon one of the legendary Drakengard weapons.
Kasura, could you please tell me more about this Drakengard seal?
It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along secret information. Now, we will use it to find the hidden Drakengard tombs.
Who is your former student and where are they now?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before the damage they inflict cannot be undone. I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us
I'll just need to cut you down through there. What do you expect to find inside this? Okay. What do you expect to find inside this tomb?
Historical documents would be good. The more we can learn about the Drakengard and how they hunted, the better. Expert? Far from. When the last emperor of the region, various.
Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so I just need to find this glyph in that. So I just need to go down and study these. Which one's the closest one? So
Here you are, Swanee.
Could I get a Sujama over here?
okay, it looks like that. According to the map, I gotta make haste to Arethinus or Argonian or whatever. So anyway, for the magic of editing, I'll be there right now. But at the moment, I'll just make haste. Okay, nearly there. Oh, damn it. Yeah, take that! So, even though I've got the lightning stuff for no reason. One of the glyphs is honor. Okay. So this is the glyph of honor. Okay, now I'm just going to go up over here for the eastern glyph. Get rid of these skeletons. Thank you for your help, Marsh friend. I'm pretty sure that there's an Argonian up there. Okay. So, glyph of bravery. Don't know what that the thing does. Okay, what's the selling glyph is? Just up here. Even though that I've done this domain quest in this one already, what I mean, I just don't think that I can remember that main quest or something like that in the vanilla version. But okay, I wonder what this glyph is. It's bravery, honor, and what's this one? Blades. So the southern glyph is blades. Okay. Now I have to go into this tomb. I don't know why I picked that thing up though, so, you know. I'm not even going to bother blocking it. Well, I'm not afraid of skeletons. Okay, so this must be the entrance in here. Some sort of hole, I guess. Okay, so I know it's bravery, blades, and honor. So cliffs of fire, cliffs of bravery. Blades and honor. So this one must be bravery. So I guess this must be the tomb. Okay, I'm in the tomb now. But I just need to search for it. And it looks like this sort of box down there. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any knickknacks just around here. You know, I like to collect all the knickknacks and that, but all there is just torch bugs up here. We honor the Dragon God, Nail Beefidol, protector of the sacred knowledge, stalwart guardian of our centuries. May his flame burn eternal. Fair enough. Okay, so there must be a chest down there. So it must be some sort of map. Moonscary Century map. A map of Dragon God Century known as Moonscale. Okay, fair enough. I guess this is the only thing that I'm after. And I just have to talk to Kasura. So anyway, I'm just going to have a bit of a time skip back to Davons Watch then, or wherever Kasura is.
Ah, there you are.
Actually, I don't have to go to Davons Watch because I think that she's here. And I think that I need to talk to her.
It appears you were as successful as I. Did your tomb contain anything of note?
Yes, Kasura. In fact, I found a map to the Dragon Guard Sanctuary.
Interesting. I found a similar map, but to a different location. This might be exactly what my former student was hoping for. Will you come with me to the Abbey of Blades?
But wasn't the Abbey destroyed by Minamarco?
The damage was mostly superficial, though there is still much work to do to fully restore the Abbey. My most accomplished student will meet us there. We can give him the maps to both sanctuaries, and he can decide on the next course of action.
You're being rather secretive about this former student.
I think it best if my student introduces himself, in his own way. Here, you should carry both maps and present them to him yourself. Come. I acquired horses to speed us on our journey.
Very well. Let's ride to the Abbey of Blades.
You can depart for the Abbey of Blades as soon as you're ready.
There's no dragons yet. Okay. Let's ride. Yeah! Okay, I'm right here in the Valley of the Blades. With this,
Follow me, warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring.
Okay then.
Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades. Many blade masters earned their titles on these hallowed grounds. My student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you carry.
Ah,
My old friend, Kasura sent word of your imminent arrival. Welcome back to the Abbey of Blades.
oh, hi there, Si. Fancy meeting you here. So, I guess he must be Kasura's student. So, how you going so far, Si?
It's good to see you again, Vestige. Ready to once again answer Tamriel's latest cry for help?
Well, I said that to I said the same thing to Nathan on what I'm going to say to you. I'm not a Vestige, I'm a Dragonborn. So anyway, of course, yes, I am here to answer the latest cry for help from Tamriel. But so, what have you been doing since we last met, Si?
I returned to the Abbey to help Kasura rebuild. I'm not much of a carpenter, but I do what I can. When the dragons invaded elsewhere, I knew my duty was to fight against them. I began to search for the wisdom of the ancient Dragon Guard.
Perhaps these maps will help you. They show the locations of the two Dragon Guard sanctuaries, I guess?
Yes. The maps appear to be the right age. The sanctuaries they lead to may well contain the knowledge and relics I seek. We must visit these sites as soon as possible. I just need a little time to study them and determine their orientation.
What do you want me to do in the meantime?
Speak to Kasura. She uncovered an ancient Dragon Guard tool known as a grappling bow. Such a device may prove useful in our journey to come. Why don't you try to figure out how to best utilize it?
Anyway, can I please ask you some questions before I go? Just, you know, for my sake and as well as the viewers of this video.
Speak quickly, for the sand in the hourglass never stops falling.
Why do you want to find a way to battle the dragons?
As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old. Now I prepare to hunt dragons.
Seems like you're putting a lot of faith in old legends.
Someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade. Let us see where my faith in no legends takes us before we dismiss the notion that my predecessors were dragon slayers.
So, what have you been up to since Cold Harbor?
Our grand battle within the Daedric realm. I was ready to lay down my life to protect Tamriel from Molag Bal's dark schemes. Then the battle was done. I was looking for a new purpose when I heard that dragons had returned to elsewhere.
So, your new purpose is to stop the dragons.
A noble goal, wouldn't you agree, Vestige? Evil must be defeated. Innocence must be protected. And so we continue to fight. At this point in time, I know of no greater evil than the dragons that rampage over elsewhere.
So, what do you want to find a way to battle the dragons?
As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old. Now I prepare to hunt dragons.
Seems like you're putting a lot of faith in old legends.
Someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade. Let us see where my faith in no legends takes us before we dismiss the notion that my predecessors were dragon slayers. Meet with me by the stables after you speak with Kasura.
Will do. Now I just need to talk to this Kasura. There must be training. Anyway, sorry to disrupt your training session, Kasura, but I guess I need to talk to you.
Warrior, did Sai Sahan find the maps as interesting as I expected?
Yes, he's studying them now. He suggested I talk with you about the grappling bow.
Ah, yes, the grappling bow. A most useful device. Like someone combined a crossbow with a grappling hook. Loose it at a grappling point, and the chain retracts to drag you toward it.
Sai said the ancient Dragon Guard made use of this device.
So we believe. The device requires incredible skill, however. So far, none of my students have mastered it. Why don't you give it a try? Gather the grappling bow from behind the statue next to the stables. Then return here to begin your training.
Alright. I'll gather the grappling bow and give it a try.
I expected you to rise to the challenge. You'll find the grappling bow behind the statue near the stables.
Can you tell me more about this grappling bow?
Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me. When the Dragon Guard hunted dragons, they each crafted their own grappling bow. This one was found in a Dragon Guard's grave.
What did the Dragon Guard use the grappling bow for?
Dragons fly. Dragon Guard do not. Instead, the Dragon Guard utilized the grappling bow to reach higher ground. At least, they did so whenever high points were available.
Can we use the grappling bow against Elsewhere's dragons?
I don't think any of us will have time to train to that level. With a little practice, however, it could serve as a means for achieving out-of-reach places. I think that's the best we can hope for in this particular instance.
Fair enough. Okay, so I just need to get this grappling bow. This is in here. I got what I'm after.
Ready to train with the grappling bow?
Of course, I'm ready.
Use the grappling bow to get up to the roof of the training hall and light the brazier you find there. That will demonstrate your innate skill with the device. After that, talk to Sai and see if he's ready to decipher the maps.
Alright. I'll light the brazier, then speak to Sai.
Start on the ledge of the building behind us. Merely follow the grappling points until you reach the roof of the training hall. Good luck, warrior. And please, try not to injure yourself. Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me. When the Dragon Guard hunted dragons, they each crafted their own grappling bow. This one was found in a Dragon Guard's grave.
What did the Dragon Guard use the grappling bow for?
Dragons fly. Dragon Guard do not.
Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, just need to find this grappling bow thing. It's up there. So, anyway, just gonna figure out how I'm just going to get this grappling bow. Actually, I think I'd best be okay. Let's see how this thing goes. Okay. Judging by the heavy pants and that. Okay. Now there must be. Going. Well, I guess that I got used to it.
This old warrior has deciphered the first map. It leads to the Windscour Temple, hidden atop the ruins of Hunding's Watch. I saw the light of the brazier. I take it you were able to utilize the grappling bow?
Yep. I use it to reach the roof of the training hall.
Excellent. As the saying goes, a weapon is only as reliable as the soldier who wields it. With that being said, it would be best not to drop the device. It's incredibly old. Now, are you ready to depart for Windscour Temple?
So, what are we looking for in the Windscour Temple?
Anything we can use against the dragons. Tomes describing hunting techniques and strategies, weapons. Honestly, whatever appears to be useful. If you spot something of value, let me know.
Well, I'm ready to depart then for Windscour Temple.
Let's be on our way then. Kasura has agreed to let us borrow her horses. The sooner we search these Dragon Guard sanctuaries, the sooner we can uncover their secrets.
So, what do you want to find a way to battle the dragons?
As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old.
Well, yeah. I think I just need to suit up and I'll just make haste then. Well, let's go back! Yeah!
I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead.
Fair enough.
I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead.
Help me.
Whoops! Well, you don't need that. Over here! Alright, let's... Really? Okay, I just need to find a way to get up here.
What do you want?
Okay, I just need to get up some stairs. But is there any... Where the hell? Oh, I just need to figure out the grappling hooks. Okay. Now I just need to find some point in getting those fucking books. But where? Damn, those things are old. Trying to really. We need to figure out a way up. Way above.
not waste my time.
Okay, I don't think I needed a grappling bow after all. What? So it's down here. Okay, well it's apparent that I don't need the griffin bow.
To think that a Dragon Guard sanctuary was hidden beneath Hunding's watch all this time. It seems this sanctuary won't easily give up its secrets. Come, let us speak.
What is it?
It appears the sanctuary's archives are out of reach. There doesn't even appear to be a place to use the grappling bow. I don't know how to proceed.
There must have been a way for the Dragon Guard to reach it.
I agree. After all, with the proper application of will, the way always opens. Perhaps the answer lies in these statues.
Do you know anything about these statues?
I am familiar with these personages. The statues represent the 4 greatest Grand Masters the Dragon Guard have ever known. Gellin Brawl, who helped establish the Order. Etienne Valiuses, who chronicled their history, and so forth.
And how do these Grandmasters help us reach that ledge?
A brazier stands before each. Perhaps if we were to light them, they would reveal a way forward. Though I also suspect there's a proper order to it all. Read each statue's plaque and see if they contain any clues.
Alright, I'll read the plaque and try lighting the braziers.
We honor you, Grand Masters of old. May your flames burn eternal.
Okay, well, there's a bit of reading material if you want to just let you know that I just showed you some reading material. If you want to read it, then, you know. So I think that they mentioned Alderwing. For those that aren't really familiar with Elder Scrolls, Alderwing is actually the dragon that's the main villain of the vanilla version of Skyrim. Just so you don't know. So yeah, that's the main dragon that you fight. So Alderwing is actually the dragon. Okay. That's odd. So there must be a puzzle of some sort. Okay. So I would guess that it predates like history and that, so I probably would go with that. Okay, so anyway, I'll guess which one's the earliest. So that's 2879 to 2902. So twenty 2808 to 28. Okay, so it's those two there that I do know of. Turns out it isn't. So, if I know, would that be, that? No, it isn't. So I guess it's some sort of puzzle that I have to solve. Okay, I just solved it.
Grapple point has appeared on the platform above.
Well,
Seems that we have use for that grappling bow after all. You should search the archives above. Gather anything you believe may prove useful to our efforts.
So it's quite obvious that you knew that I could use a grappling bow all along. Oh well.
What an archive. If the Empire knew anything, it was the value of keeping good records.
You think? There must be some sort of training thing. Okay, I'm just gonna give you something to read. Something. But I'm not really that much of a bookworm, so.
How goes the search? Come, tell me what you discovered so far. Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps? Maybe even a weapon?
I found this journal. The Dragon Guard came here in search of the Horn of Jadari, I guess.
The Horn of Jadari? This journal claims it's a dragon horn of great power. And the last of the original Dragon Guard went in search of it. Incredible. I thought dragon horns were merely legends, but according to this, at least one exists.
Well, I used the Dragon Guard elsewhere, so yeah, of course it does exist.
Truly? That makes your experience invaluable to our efforts. Tell me, what does a dragon horn look like? How was it used?
Well, it looks like a big horn. The one I used sounded and knocked dragons out of the sky. Kind of like the Dragon Raid, I guess.
So the legends are true. Incredible. A dragon horn would give us the edge we desperately need to combat the dragon invasion of elsewhere. After all, the dragon is far easier to fight on the ground than in the sky.
They didn't find a dragon horn here, but they were going to search the Storm Talon Temple next.
Storm Talon Temple. That's the location revealed by the second map. It's near the entrance to Afrin's Hold in Stormhaven. We should head there at once and see what we can find.
Well, I might just have a look around here for a bit. I'll meet you at Stormhaven if you don't mind. But that's probably a bit more before I leave.
I recommend you show your respects to the Grand Masters before you depart. We owe them all a great deal.
Well, obviously that's why I do it.
One hour later.
So this is Storm Talon Temple. Seems more like a maze than a sanctuary. It appears the sanctuary has fallen into ruin, blocking our path to the archives. As the Dragon Guards say, every path is worthy of pursuit. Though it seems the path we seek is a rather tricky one.
You have any ideas?
Why don't you try using your grappling bow? There may be a path forward that we just can't see from this vantage point. I suggest you pick a direction and see where it takes you. If you become stuck, feel free to return here and try again.
Alright. I'll try and grapple to the archives. Okay, so I think that there's like a bit of a maze in it. So I just have to work out how to get up here. I'm not sure if this is the way. There's only one way to find out. I'm sure this was brings me down, but that's reasonably quick. I need to find a way up there. Actually, I just follow this guy. I guess there's nothing there. Figure a way to get up there.
Excellent work. I'll see what you can find in the archives.
So this must be a list of deceased dragons. Okay, so that could be one of them. Curse of the Black Beast. There's a bit of a marine material. Okay, so you can just you know, you're more than welcome to pause this, you know.
Any luck over there?
You need to talk to Sasahan. Sorry? Don't think that I'll possibly make that. Thought I would. Oh well, that probably gets me across. Yep, I'm here.
Were you able to find the Horn of Jadari?
No, but I found another journal. It says that the dragon horn resides in Darkwater Temple.
Interesting. We should prepare to face further challenges. Neither Windscour nor Stormtalon were easy to navigate. I suspect this next sanctuary will prove similarly difficult. Does the book indicate where this dark water is located?
Well, this sanctuary that I'm talking about is in Eastmarch, south of Windhelm.
We can take the horses to Windhelm and then search on foot from there.
You should go on ahead. I'll join you soon.
I'll meet you at Darkwater Temple.
Okay, so I just got on this horse. That's probably magical. Okay. Sorry. Looks like another one of those grappling things. But I guess it's a puzzle of some sort. Looks like them urns are empty.
I don't see a way farther into the sanctuary. Perhaps you'll have better luck. The path leading farther into this sanctuary is hidden from us. I see neither grappling points nor braziers to light. There must be another way. No, that doesn't seem helpful.
Oh.
You should try looking somewhere else.
What about this one?
Nothing useful yet? There must be something useful up there.
Well, just be patient.
No, that doesn't seem helpful.
Like some sort of ring. Bingo. And Balbus, wherever that is.
Grapple point.
Why would I use a grappling hook? Easy. What's in there? Dragon bomb powder.
That's dragon bone powder. The ancient Dragon Guard used it in their ceremonies. There must have been a reason that dragon bone powder was kept near the entrance of the sanctuary. Try using it on the altar. Of course. The powder reveals a hidden path. Follow it, quickly! Another archive. No dragon horn in sight. Let's look around. Have you found something? Did you find anything? Something about the dragon horn?
I found another journal. It says a dragon named Volvacolson or whatever the hell that is, or whatever his studies stole the dragon horn.
By Lecky's blade! Of all the possibilities I imagined, that was never among them. No matter the dangers, we must retrieve that dragon horn. The fate of Elsewhere depends on it. Did the journal indicate where Veloxen lairs?
Well, this dragon makes its lair in a dormant volcano in southern Elsewhere. The journal includes a map.
Such a journey requires planning and preparation. Let's return to the Abbey of Blades and check in with Kasura.
Well, anyway, I just want to explore the sanctuary first.
These Dragon Guard sanctuaries, hidden for so long. How many more lie buried in the dust? How much knowledge remains lost to us?
Well, anyway, screw it.
These Dragon Guard sanctuaries.
Let's head back there
so
then.
long.
So anyway, again, Kusa? Or Kasura?
The warrior returns. Was your search of the Dragon Guard Sanctuary successful?
We learned of a Dragon Guard weapon called the Horn of Jadari. It's a powerful dragon horn.
Dragon Horn? I have heard of such relics in stories and legends.
But this one has a unique powers. But unfortunately, it was stolen by a dragon.
Stolen by a dragon? Well, Sai Sahan has always enjoyed a good challenge. How will you find this creature?
There's a journal containing a map to its lair. It lies in southern Elsewhere.
A long way to go. But such a relic is what Sai was hoping to find when he set forth upon this path. May Leki watch over you, warrior. You and Sai both.
Thank you, Kasura.
I assume you told Kasura of our adventure, warrior.
As a matter of fact, I did.
When you brought the Dragon Guard Sanctuary maps to me, I had no idea what we would find. Hunting techniques, perhaps. Maybe a weapon or two. But the promise of a dragon horn. That's more than I dreamed possible after all this time.
But we don't have a dragon horn yet.
Those who risk nothing inadvertently risk it all. Either we face this single dragon to gain a dragon horn, or we face a horde without such a weapon at our side. But what's risk without reward? Here's something for the aid you provided thus far. The journals we discovered in the Dragon Guard sanctuaries point to one obvious conclusion. The Horn of Jadari exists, but was stolen by the dragon Valoxan. We must enter the dragon's lair in southern Elsewhere and retrieve the horn.
That happened so long ago. Can we be sure that the dragon horn still exists?
The journals indicated that the horn was indestructible. And Stendar knows that dragons are as close to immortal and unchanging as the earth and sky. Fate has placed the Horn of Jadari in our path for a purpose. I believe that with all my heart.
Were you able to determine the location of the dragon's lair?
Despite its age, the map included with the journal clearly shows where we must go. A dormant volcano in southern Elsewhere. I ask you, friend, will you make this journey with me?
Well, yes. I'll accompany you to the dragon's lair, sir.
The horses will carry us to the nearest port. From there, we can charter a boat and sail to southern Elsewhere. Thanks to the map you found in Darkwater Temple, it should be easy enough to find Valoxan's lair.
Before we depart, can we review what we learned at the Dragon Guard sanctuaries?
An excellent idea. Wisdom and reason are sharpened into focus every time we scrutinize the things we learn. What would you like to discuss?
What is the significance of the Horn of Zadar?
When Emperor Varen made me captain of his Dragon Guard, I swore to protect the Empire. With the return of the dragons, I knew I had to find a way to fight the beasts, just like the Dragon Guard of old. The Horn of Jadari could be our best weapon.
The horn is a weapon?
It's a dragon horn of great power, nearly indestructible and able to replenish its innate magic. It has no equal. With the Horn of Jadari, we have the chance to defeat the dragons of Elsewhere. Without it, The dragons have a distinct advantage.
What do we know of Valkyria's lair?
The journal described a dormant volcano near the coast of southern Elsewhere, though I suspect we'll find a cave or ruin nearby. Dragons prefer secure lairs and aren't known to nest out in the open. Plus, it needs a place to hide the stolen horn.
How do you think Valkyria managed to steal the Dragonhorn?
I never heard of Aloxan before we saw the name in the journal. But dragons are clever creatures. Besides, the Dragon Guard was dissolved around that time. In all likelihood, the sanctuary was abandoned, leaving the Horn of Jadari undefended.
Are we truly prepared to face the dragon?
What an unusual question. As I understand it, you've already faced a mighty dragon. After all, great deeds set the stage for great victories.
Well, it's true. I battled dragons. Shahod Trinax and Marslock.
And lived to tell such a glorious tale. I hear they were mighty battles both, filled with fearsome vampires and fiery destruction. You have proven yourself a worthy warrior, ready to hunt down the Dragon Aloxan.
But I had allies to aid me in that fight. Can we face a dragon with just the two of us?
Regardless of the risks we face, we have a duty to Tamriel to retrieve this Dragonhorn. Besides, I assure you that I am well up to the task of hunting a dragon. I earned both my title of Blade Master and the rank of Captain of the Dragon Guard.
Will the duo of Bruzo and Sazahan be enough to retrieve the Horn of Jadari from the very terrifying dragon that stole the world-saving item? Or will they die from the attempt in the expedition, even into the dragon's lairs, thus failing? It will be answered in part 2 of this playthrough, same dragon time. Well, basically, whenever I can upload the part 2 of this video. Same dragon channel, which is, by the way, you can just which, if you want to see the part 2 of it, I do appreciate if you subscribe to this same dragon channel. But anywho, yeah. So just so you know, make sure you just subscribe to this channel if you wanted to put the if you want to give me also, if you want to be the first person to know and when this part 2 will be coming out, make sure that you press the notification bell icon and click the notification bell, just so you can be the first one to know. So anyway, I'll just leave you to it, and as always, this video is to be continued, and the usual things is on the description below, and as always, may this guide you all, and see you in the next one.